Honestly, I think the best way to start is just to start. Kind of start seeing how things develop. When you don't know enough about a game, like if I was in another league, I could kind of see it. Like if I had played multiple times and I start a brand new one, and I'm like, okay, I know what I want to do this time around. This game's got a lot. It's a little deer in the headlightsy. Just simply meaning there's a ton of things. I was kind of stepping through. I saw frivolities, the various little bits of. I noticed it says here most of these will be slow if you've played hundreds of seasons. Honestly, they shouldn't be. I mean, if you know you have these, they should be calculated constantly. In other words, behind the scenes. So when a person clicks, it just shows it. Because it should. But the only reason they'd be slow is because it's going through the math, and with lots of leagues, it takes longer. Um, so right now, I click on them, I probably have zeros because everybody's zero, right? Because everybody's so. Now, I notice a lot of these football managers incorporate college and colleges, all the different teams and the depth that comes with the players that come from colleges. It's cool because you can reference the colleges. My game doesn't have colleges because I'm in a fantasy universe, but I could. It's a lot because my players are built off of true stats, and I haven't figured out how to incorporate things like colleges. Um, so whether I have any kind of college history, I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. So one thing at a time. All right, so let's go ahead and see what happens when I actually just go through here. I'm looking at these guys. I'm pretty sure they're probably already preset. Usually games do. Yeah, so it's like my quarterbacks, they're ranked already by overall. Um, I can click on him. I'm sure it'll show me stuff like related to his various skills, blocking, rushing, kicking, defense, passing. He's got vision, power, and accuracy. That's it. That's his passing stats. That's really all that's going to matter, right? I mean, blocking, defense, kicking, rushing. He's got elusiveness, route running, I guess. I don't know how often he'll use that. Hands and ball security look like, I don't know if those are standard or if those just happen to be the same. Um, he's even got, like, my guys are going to do this too. They're going to have these values too. But if these are randomly created players, it's going to. I have minimums for all my players. I consider them all minimally athletic. What that means is there is a value based off actual stats just below the best kicker everybody else gets to be. Or not the best kicker, the worst kicker. If you have a kicker that's got X, Y, and Z stats, all the other players will probably have something along the lines of X minus one, Y minus one, Z minus one stats, kind of like that. So that's the bare minimum. And yes, players could potentially increase. But he's got a potential of 76. But what does that mean in terms of kicking? So realistically, potential should actually only relate to their. If the overall is a calculation of everything, potential 76, does that mean they can build any one of these things up and push it to 76 and maybe become a great kicker? I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. But um, it's like there's potential is a derivation of their actual skill set. So I don't know how they went about this, but um, let's go ahead and see what happens. It's already ranked, so all I can do really is apparently I am a -8 underdog. I'm an underdog. No, I'm favored against Chicago, right? Because if you get -8, you're favored. So I guess I have to play a season. 1 week. What's 1 week? 1 week live. Let's go see what that does. Let's watch the game. The ball. Oh, he's driving on me, whatever it is. He's getting down there. I am not slowing him down. 3rd and 2, 4th and 2. All right, so he's going to kick a field goal. Field goal. All right, so I'm down 3-0. It's pretty slow. Can you update it? Now you can pause it and you can go. I don't know what that was. You skipped the quarter. Speed. Stop me cold on my drive. Man, he's just driving again. So I thought I was the favorite, but it's not looking that way at the moment. What happened there? Field goal. I'll help him to field goal again. If I'm supposed to be the favorite, I'm 8-point favorites. I'm not playing like a team that's a favorite. I have done nothing. The big fat hairy nothing. And this guy's just driving on me every drive. Oh, well, he didn't do nothing. He tried to pass a bunch, apparently failed. Okay. Dude, what did I do? I just scored a big old touchdown. I just shot down this field and did something. He didn't expect that. What quarter is this? Where am I? We're in the second quarter. See, this is kind of, it's very moderately entertaining. I kind of getting something going here. Look at that. I'm up 14-6 all of a sudden. Okay. Well, Chicago is driving on me easily. They just didn't get in the end zone, and now they're kind of in the we're in trouble zone. Oh, they went for it on 4th down, 4th and 4, and got it. It's not even. Oh, it's dude. He's driving. He's gonna try to take the lead. He gets the touchdown and the XP, so he's up. It's only a 1-point game. I'm surprised he didn't go for 2. Honestly, are we still in the second quarter? Good grief! Let's speed this up. He went for a long field goal. Look at how easily he drives on me, though. He just like drive. Me, I'm like all or nothing, man. Oh, here we go. Wait. Oh, I got TD. 21-6. We're in the 4th quarter. Got him to punt finally. I think that's the first time I've made him punt. Oh, turnover. Field goal. 24-16. He's in trouble. Time running out. Oh, another touch. No, I didn't. I don't know why that turned yellow. It didn't do nothing. But I can't tell. I don't even know where the clock is. Is there a clock? It just shows what quarter you're in. Oh, here it is. 3:55. Oh, he tried something. Punted to me way down here. I didn't get anything. He's got to get 8 points, though. He needs a 2-point conversion and a touchdown. He got it. Oh, and he got the 2-pointer. That's lame. But I'm trying. This is overtime. Oh, I kicked a field goal before the game went out, and I beat him 27. That was an intense first game of the season. I thought we went to overtime, or maybe we did. Maybe I just won in overtime. Did I just win in overtime? Well, why would I kick off though? That wouldn't be a kickoff. Let's see. Tariq drops back to pass. First penalty. 14. Yeah, no, we. Oh, am I reading this backwards? Maybe it's coming up this way. All right, so here we are. Beeborn scoring. Dude, did I have the ball that long? So I got the ball at 104 when he got the 2-point conversion. And then I dropped back to pass. This is better, by the way. A lot of people put it all underneath. I guess this kind of did that too. Oh, that's scoring summary. But they put it underneath and it's only like 5 plays. And because when you play fast, it goes really far off the screen, you can't really see what happened. This is kind of interesting. I like the view of being able to see the play. Now, granted, this is something you can do better on a website or on a PC game. It's harder to do on mobile. Um, but I think there's something along those lines that could be done. The play-by-play is very interesting. Most of these are very simple, though. It's like rush for 2 yards, timeout, 2nd and 8, drops back to pass, whoever Mon Overton is, incomplete pass to Mon Overton. What did I do on stats here? The Chicago Gangsters played 2 quarterbacks for whatever reason. Must have one of them get hurt. I don't know. But at Danny King, 21 of 32. Completion percentage, 65.6. That's respectable. They do give you better stats here. I like any game that keeps track of stats. You got to keep track of stats. I mean, thoroughly. QBR, 103. That was not bad. And my running back, it's kind of realistic. I mean, a pretty good dispersion of running back usage, right? 13, 63, 4 for 19. Two guys who average over 4 yards a carry. That's good. 4.8, nearly 5 yards a carry for two of these guys. Very good overall. I mean, I didn't feel like I was doing much. Probably got better as the game went on. Obviously, my team was starting kind of slow. Receiving, only a couple touchdowns. Interestingly enough, my star running back got 1 touchdown. My QB threw for 2. All right, so what did we do, though? So we got down to, with 52 seconds, it was 38. With 50 seconds, it was 4th and 1. We decided to go for it. It was on the 46. It's kind of a long kick. That would have been, 63 yards? I doubt my kicker's that good. So, especially, yeah, I doubt he's that good. So, the offense stays on the field, 4th down, 4th and 1. Will Williams rushed for 3 yards. We get the 1st and 10, 43-yard line, 48 seconds left. It's an intense final drive. Danny King drops back to pass. Incomplete pass to Michael Foreman. 44 seconds left. 2nd and 10, Chicago 43. Danny King drops back to pass. Completes a pass to Chris Smith for 4 yards. 3rd and 6. Danny King drops back to pass again. He just scrambles. He's going for it. He's 5, 10, 15 yards before he's tackled. 1st and 10, Denver. Or V-Born. It's V-Born scoring. 1st and 10, V-Born on the Chicago 24. 24 seconds left on the clock. Danny King hands the ball to Ben Rodriguez. Rodriguez breaks a tackle. Rushes for 5 yards. 6 seconds left. 2nd and 5. Eric Baker comes on the field for a 36-yard game-winning field goal attempt. He kicks. It's up. It's good with 1 second remaining on the clock. That's actually pretty good, intense final drive of the game, man. I went for it on 4th down twice, and that was pretty impressive. Actually, no, I don't think he did go 4th. It was only once he went for it on 4th. Yeah, they went for it on 4th and what was it? 4th and 1. That's where we went for it on 4th, and then 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Then we got a 1st and kicked the field goal. So yeah, we burned up the clock pretty good. Ended up winning. So that was actually a pretty good layout. Now, what control do I have over how the game plays out, other than just fixing the roster? Let's see. GM, free agents, trading, same. Let's see. Game over. I don't see. Is there any game planning? Schedule, roster. You can definitely manage a roster. Depth chart, schedule, finance, history, free agents, trading block, manage your players, draft. There is plays, achievements, delete old data. I'm sure there's something in here that has to do with plays, right? I mean, something? Playbooks? Anything? schedule history, power run transactions, team, roster, depth schedule, financing history, free agents, trade, trading block, trade proposals, save trades, game log, leaders, rates, piles. Huh. All right, here we go. Tools, auto, delete, export, fantasy favorites game. Manage team schedule. Huh, this game doesn't have any real game management. There's nothing. It's just, it's all about, this one is just a finance manager, and you have a GM who goes out and gets players based on whatever stats they have, and beyond that, you have no control in this game. There is no... Well, maybe I go look. Maybe I'm just jumping ahead here. Let's see here. Let's go see what the upcoming games. I can watch it, sim it. I don't want to do that. Transactions, playoffs, standings, weekly schedule. I don't know. They may truly not have any kind of. So, what I got? Are we? We're not on week 2 yet, are we? No. Completed games. I'm the only one that's completed. So what do I do? What do I do to sim the 1 week? Let's just sim through. Okay, so now we're on to week 2. I would imagine. The V-Born score in 27-24 was a good game. Still, this Vegas Blue Chips 20-0. $33-0. Look at that Jacksonville Gators. They wrecked Houston, whoever they are. 42 over. Do they have the betting lines? The spread is -8. It was a 49. Did we hit the spread? We had 51. Yeah, we hit the over. That's kind of interesting. I didn't know they had that. So it must be ranking it based on something about their skills. I think that's kind of cool. The over and the under, which basically tells you that it thinks, highly of the two teams. But look at that. Kansas City Sauce and Blue Chips are supposed to break 50. I don't know why. Why do both teams have an over, though? Isn't the game that gets the over-under? Because the Milwaukee Cheesemakers got a 55 over, and the Minneapolis Blizzard got a 50 over. That didn't work. I thought the over-under would be just as a singular value. I don't know how that calculates, but I was 86 over, whatever the heck that means. 86? Good grief. 86. Oh, the Brooklyn Bagels were 89 over. I don't know what those mean, though. So does this give you any kind of hint on what the team overall rate? Oh, team overall rating. Oh, I thought that was over-under on the spread. Team overall rating. So I have a really good team, apparently. My 86 overall rating. That means there's only like one team in the league that's on par with me. He's only a 49 overall rating, and he nearly beat me. I don't know why my team is so good, though. That don't make any sense. Does it? Doesn't make that. I mean, I would think that doesn't really make any sense, because I don't know. I mean, just random luck that I picked a team that happened to be. I don't know. I deleted the other, so it's whatever the Denver team is, but I don't have any idea how they decided what players are on these teams. It does give you a little update on who was the star of the game, I guess. What ranks a player as the star of the game? I mean, a running back that has, 47 rushing yards. He was the lower of the two players, but 220. But what ranks a player as the better player between a QB and a running back, for example? Running back scores 2 touchdowns. QB scores throws 2 passes, touchdowns. You have to come up with an array of ranking guys to be able to say who the player of the game was. I mean, yes, there's obviously it gets chosen, but what's the criteria that determines a player over another? So you got to rank everybody 1-to-1. Cool. I don't know. I don't know if I can. I mean, the game doesn't give you much in the way of control other than your players. So really, all you're doing is playing out games and then deciding how you want to improve your, how you want to resort them, depth chart stuff maybe. Who's injured? You may manage the injuries, but you could actually say don't play guys unless they're in certain things. So you could take that into a single gap. Save trades, trade for goal. Yeah, there really just isn't. I don't see any way to do any kind of. So there's no midweek management really, short of injuries. I mean, how often would you bench a guy? You know, well, what's the criteria for benching somebody in a game where it's like this? You don't really have. So I got this Jason Mix. Who is he? He's quarterback, second string. He's got 1 year left. He's got a few years. The bold are the guys that are going to be, I have to deal with their contract at some point. What is mood? See the manual for more information about mood. That's not very. At least it gives you a link. Player mood only affects contract negotiations, both the probability that a player will negotiate with you and the amount of money he asks for. There is no team chemistry or player is upset, so he plays worse yet. Yet. So you can see a player's mood in many places. There are 3 things you see from left to right. Mood score. Player prefers a large market and engaging fan base, and let's play. Oh, okay. So this is what he's happy about. And if you're not providing that for him, he's not going to be thrilled. So if I were to trade this dude away, and just say, let's go click on his mood. Likes the energy from the fan base. 13 is loyal to the franchise. I don't know what plus 13 is loyal. Okay, well, it just means he is loyal, I guess. 8 eager to sign first non-rookie contract. Odds players would re-sign with you. Okay, so right now everybody here would re-sign with me. And obviously, if it takes into account your current record and stuff like that, success breeds loyalty. That's just the way it is in the NFL. Players typically, now there are players who are more about the money, right? So don't get me wrong. But some guys, just playing for a team builds loyalty. I mean, look at Von Miller for, well, he's playing for, who's he playing for now? San Diego? Is he with San Diego now? Or is he playing for... He was playing for the Bills. And then... I forgot where he's at. I know he wants to come back to Denver. But he's loyal to Denver. I mean, he'll play for whomever. And he's still a good player. He got... What did he get? 9 sacks this year? I mean, that's a good number of sacks. He was playing on a team that got, you know... got a lot of sacks, but he had a guy on there that broke the record on his team. But still, anything above 6-7 sacks is a good season for a defensive end. Now I don't know, maybe he's 36. He's one of the all-time sack leaders in the NFL. He was huge with Denver, and then Denver let him go at a point because they had depth and they just traded him for the value. But he's wanted to come back. It seems like every time he's had an opening, he's wanted to move back to Denver, but hasn't happened yet. And I don't know that Denver will bring him back. He even says he'd come back as a backup just to help. Oh, look, I didn't even realize that they changed some of these guys. Look at Chance Bailey. Is he a CB? No, he's defensive line. Denver had a guy named Champ Bailey. But I think it's funny that they have Chance Bailey, Jason Mix. It's a QB, kind of like Bo Nix. I don't know how they decided, how they come up with their names. It could just be they have a lot of names and they're random. Besides, Chance Bailey would be a CB. So if he was even mapping to him, he'd be a CB. All right. Well, my first game in. I don't know. What do I think of this game? Playing one game doesn't give you a lot to go with. There is finances and history, but it looks like all you really do in this league is manage your players. There's no coaching them. I don't even know. I don't even see. Do you even hire coaches? GM history. Huh. I don't even know if you hire coaches in this game. Finances. Health. Coaching expense level. So you have this to adjust your coaches. That's not much. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll play a little bit more and see where it goes. But right now, it's kind of But I'm not gonna. Don't give that as a final rating. I have to see if I can get into a game like this. There are things I like about it, things that I need to consider for my game. Probably not implemented in the same way, but some games, a lot of the stuff is already there. I do definitely need to work on my trade system. So getting examples of how other people do it might be a good idea. And by work on, I mean fully develop it so I can implement it. But that's down the road. Till next time, God bless.